told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentaries, we do it all. Name another channel that can do that. Acknowledge us. Levels to this. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, we killing them. Don't matter. Only place you can come and debate. Ain't gotta be worried about getting kicked out. And go one-on-one, mano a mano, with the great one. Oh yeah. Be ready for it. Levels to this. Anybody that wanna come get it, you can come get it. We welcome all debate. Crawford lovers, Haney lovers, Gervonta Davis lovers, Canelo lovers. Doesn't matter. We welcome it. Live streams every fork. Discord, come get it. Y'all boys ain't ready. AM Sports Media, where legends are born. So are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get the show started. Acknowledge us, bruh. Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentaries, we do it all. Name another channel that can do that. Acknowledge us, bruh. That's right. Acknowledge us. Welcome back to AM Sports Media, the Angry Man Podcast. It is your guy in the building. Let me straighten up my shirt a little bit, make sure I'm good. Greg is in the building. Unfortunately, Jason cannot join me today. We got pushed back a little bit because I had some family business to attend to, but all good. You know, your boy never fails you. Your boy never fails you. I'm always going to be in the building so that we can discuss this boxing thing. We got 25 people in the building, 7 likes. If you get the opportunity, make sure that you smash the like button so that other people can find this content. If you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, where we can drop anything that you're looking for. As you heard in the intro, fight breakdowns, commentary, documentaries. We do it all here. Name another channel that can do that. I don't think you can. So make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, because AM Sports Media, this is where you can come and debate, man. You can join the Discord and debate Jason and I. We're debating people in there all the time. Some people, we have to ignore their debates because their debates becomes ludicrous. As many of you know, if you've been in the Discord, sometimes I'm just like, I got to just let you go ahead and go on with that, whatever that argument is. But you are free to join the Discord. And if you remember, we're certainly going to put you in the VIP lounge where we drop, every once and again, we drop information that maybe, is not out there, stuff that we've heard. We put it out there, stuff that we're not going to necessarily make a video on, but we do want to share that information with you. So if you are a member, make sure that you ping us in the Discord so that we can join you or add you to the VIP lounge. All right, man, I'm ready to go. Kevin Stenhouse said that intro was fire. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. ASVP TV said Jason is unreliable. For sure, he's unreliable, but you can always rely on your boy. Your boy is going to make sure he shows up. All right, man. So where do I want to go? Man? Let's start with the fight from last night. Hold up. Before I do that, I got to make sure I show love to the people that support the channel. Rock Dog Interactive, if you guys need anything in regards to website design, logo design, all those different things, Rock Dog can assist you in that. So make sure you go check them out. If you need them, please let me know. I'll drop that in the comment section there or in the chat section. And then www.thedodgevodka.com. That is the best tasting vodka that is out there currently. Got a kiwi taste to it. And guys, it is African-American owned vodka out of Jacksonville, Florida. You can find it in select stores in Florida. So make sure you check it out. But if you are not in Florida, just go to the website and you can get that Nadaj vodka, because it is amazing. Trust me, I got a bottle over there sitting on my counter, and I always indulge in a little bit of Nadaj vodka, so make sure you go check it out. All right, and then my final Black Father Figures. Make sure you guys check out the League of Legacies. He's doing wonderful work for our community. Black Father Figures, the League of Legacies. And man, Black Fathers, we were talking about that here just about 30 minutes ago about how important Black fathers are in their family. So make sure that you guys support the movement that the League of Legacies is doing. All right, let me see what I got going on in the comment section. So I see a few other things. Shout out to Rock Dog for my custom logo. Ooh, ASVP TV done got his custom logo. Shout out to Rock Dog Interactive. That's love there. And then All Things says justice for Jason though. What justice? He unreliable. ASVP TV done already put it out there. Well, I mean, what you want me to do? It is what it is. All right, man. Let's jump into it. So I want to start with the fight last night. So I did get the opportunity to see Teofimo Lopez fight last night against Steve Claggett, if you will. I think that's his last name, Steve Claggett. Look, Teofimo can make the excuse that he doesn't necessarily rise to the occasion. I felt like the fight was a lot more competitive than I would have liked in terms of the amount of, and don't get me wrong, Teofimo won that fight, but Steve Claggett was landing shots on Teofimo Lopez, and clearly that pressure didn't feel good to Teofimo Lopez. And so, I just didn't like the way Teo looks. And Teo seems to, fight down to his level of competition sometimes. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. Maybe he just fought Taylor on a good night where he was able to take advantage of that. Maybe he caught Lomachenko on a good night. I don't know. But there's been too many instances of him fighting lower level competition where it just feels like he's not necessarily raising his game and fighting to the level that we would expect Teofimo Lopez to fight. And so it'll be interesting. After the fight, he called out Terence Crawford and Pitbull Cruz is who he called out. Now, Pitbull Cruz, we know, is at 140 pounds. He's talking like he wants to move up to 47, so I don't know why he's calling out Pitbull Cruz if that's the case. Nobody's calling out Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis was a name that I saw mentioned to Teofimo Lopez as a part of an interview that I saw from him. And he started to talk about everything that, or none of the things supposedly that Gervonta Davis has actually done, right? He talked about what he isn't instead of talking about what he is. And so clearly he doesn't really want that smoke. You can talk about wanting that smoke, but he really doesn't want that smoke. Bob Arum was talking about a possible fight between him and Brian Norman Jr. I can tell y'all, and this is just my personal opinion, the way that Brian Norman Jr. looked in his last fight, if I were to match him against Teofimo Lopez, personally, I feel that would be a tough fight for Teofimo Lopez, just based off what we saw from Steve Claggett last night. and how he was able to pressure Teofimo Lopez and give him a challenge. I think Brian Norman Jr., natural welterweight, power in both hands, and can pressure you. I just feel like that's going to be a challenge for Teofimo, in my personal opinion. So, Teo, I don't know, my guy. I think if they do match you up with who you want to get matched up with in terms of going up to 147 pounds and capturing a third title in as many weight classes, I think Brian Norman Jr. might be a little bit too much, in my personal opinion. Not saying that, Teofimo is not good. Not saying that Teofimo does not have the same level of skill. But I'm just looking at how he performed last night, and I feel like Brian Norman Jr. can apply the same level of pressure to Teofimo Lopez that Steve Claggett was able to do last night. But not only that, I think he has better skills and more power, and I think that could end up being a challenge for Teofimo Lopez. So more to come there. I'm looking for that opportunity, not only for Teofimo Lopez, but also for Brian Norman Jr. As you guys are aware, he's out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. So certainly I want to see Brian Norman Jr. get busy in the ring versus a Teofimo Lopez. It is what it is. All right, so that's my first topic, and I see a few people in the comment section. So, yeah, man, all things is right. Smash the like button. We got 70 people in the building. Only 15 like, guys. If you're in the building, smash the like button. It's free. It's free, guys, and other people will get the opportunity to find this content. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. This is our live stream where Jason and I, we are raw and uncut on our live streams. Our normal videos, our long form videos, they're more tamed. They're more professional. But on the live streams, we get busy on the live streams. It's raw and uncut. So if it's a little bit too raw for you, you might want to move on. This might not be the live stream for you, and I understand that. Please move on. But if you like that raw and uncut, this is the live stream for you. So smash the like button and also become a subscriber to the channel, because we're always dropping boxing related content. There you go. And then also members, we had 10 new members last week. Thank the captain and Barbara D. That's how we got our 10. Barbara D and Captain are the ones that gave us our 10 new members. If you're thinking about it, become a member, $2.99 a month. It helps to support the channel, helps us to bring you this great content that we're always bringing on a daily basis. So make sure you think about becoming a member as well. All right, so what's my next topic here? Let's talk about Gervonta Davis and Vasily Lomachenko, because there's a lot of things that I want to talk about in regards to this, because there's a lot of hate. And sometimes, man, this actually from people that in the past I know have been Gervonta Davis supporters, and now I hear things coming out of their mouths where it's just like, wow, I can't believe you're saying that. Gervonta Davis appears to be in the process of finalizing a fight with Vasily Lomachenko, and based off of what Kenny Ellis posted on his Instagram, it seems like that fight is going to happen in November. Now, Kenny Ellis, I want to give him a shout out, of course, because he is a friend of the show. He's been on the show before, and I've been to their gym. And those gentlemen have been nothing but nice to me. Got the opportunity not to necessarily meet Gervonta Davis, but I did see him in person training, and boy, that kid is a monster, an absolute beast. Now, let's talk about 135 pounds. Gervonta Davis is going after a fight with Vasily Lomachenko. This is a fight that many fans have argued that Gervonta Davis has avoided. Now, personally, I've never thought that Gervonta Davis avoided this fight. I just felt that when you think about a promoter, when you think about a manager, their job is to put their fighter in the best possible position that they can make the most money they can while also achieving their goals, whether that's becoming a world champion or maybe their goal is just to achieve the most money that they can. But certainly you're not going to put your 23, 24, 25-year-old fighter in the ring with a fighter that's in their prime that quickly. And I know what a lot of you are thinking when I say that. Well, Bob Arum did that for Teofimo Lopez. Well, in reality, Teofimo Lopez has never been a fighter that Bob Arum has deemed someone that can become a star on his platform. Therefore, he was much more willing to sacrifice a Teofimo Lopez. Lopez just happened to win. But most managers or promoters, they're not going to put their star fighter in the ring with somebody like Lomachenko for them to get their first L and put them in a situation where they're not ready for at that moment. So I have no issue with that with Gervonta Davis. Now, Gervonta Davis ended up moving to 135 pounds in 2019. Lomachenko moved to 135 pounds back in the middle of 2018. So there was a gap, about a year and a half, where they weren't even in the same weight class. And then 2020 hit. We had COVID. Of course, they're not going to make a fight. And COVID lasted, well into 2021, where you're not going to want to make a fight like that, of that nature, that could be one of the biggest fighters at 135 pounds. You're not going to want to make that during a COVID-like environment. And so in reality, to me, that fight only had a real feasible chance of occurring over the last couple of years. And now Gervonta Davis is making that fight, and all we hear is that Gervonta Davis is now fighting a Lomachenko who's old. Lomachenko's old now. Now you want to fight Lomachenko. Let me ask you this. Sorry, I need to take a sip from my beverage. When Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, was Lomachenko old? Was that the narrative that was put out there when Devin Haney fought Lomachenko? Devin Haney was applauded for fighting Lomachenko. Devin Haney fought Lomachenko back in April, late April, early May of May. I think it was May of 2023. He wasn't too old then. We didn't hear anything about his age when he was getting ready to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney, oh man, Devin Haney wants to fight the best. He wants to fight the best. Ain't that right, Jay? Ain't that what you were saying too, Jay? Devin Haney wants to fight the best when he fought Lomachenko. Now that Gervonta Davis is going to fight him, he old. Although he's the same age as Terence Crawford and Usyk. The two guys that I see in the Discord, people just slobbing all over. But now Lomachenko's too old. Back in 2023, around that same time, Shakur Stevenson, after he fought Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson was calling out Lomachenko. He wanted to smoke with Lomachenko. And you know what I heard? Not a goddamn thing. Because everybody was fine with that fight too. Oh, Shakur Stevenson, he wants to fight the best. He wants Lomachenko. Why won't Lomachenko? Lomachenko is ducking Shakur Stevenson. They had no issue with that fight. But now that Tank fighting him, they got a problem with Tank. I don't understand it. I just don't understand. Frank Martin was getting ready to fight Shakur Stevenson. And I was one of many who said, that's a great fight. I like that fight. I want to see Shakur Stevenson in there with Frank Martin. That's a great fight. And everybody else around said, oh, that's a great fight. I like that fight. Including Jay. Jay said, I like that fight. That's a great fight. The fight fell apart. Gervonta Davis fought him. He's never even been a world champion. He's never even fought in a world championship fight. Amazing how the argument changed and how the rules changed for Gervonta Davis. Why? Why do the rules change for Gervonta Davis? Is it because he's associated with PBC? Is it because he's the major draw? I don't understand it, but for some reason, the rules change for Gervonta Davis the same way the rules change for Floyd Mayweather. Why? Why? Why do top-ranked fighters get a pass and PBC fighters don't? Who is Shakur Stevenson fought at 135? Who? Man, let me pull up his box rec because the Japanese guy, I'm gonna say his name wrong, so I might as well at least have it in front of my face. Shakur Stevenson box rec. Let's see what let's see who he's fought since he's been at 35. Let's see. 21-0, and he's fought Yoshino De Los Santos, and now he's about to fight Artem, who is Frank Martin's leftovers. And nowhere in the stream, nowhere in my comment sections, nowhere in the Discord do I hear anybody being critical of Shakur Stevenson for not fighting the best at 135 pounds. And the comment that they'll make, he wants to fight the best. They keep running from him. But just calling people out is not enough. Calling people out, that's not enough, right? Because he called out Devin Haney, and he had the opportunity to take a fight with Devin Haney for 25%. and he chose not to. Now you guys are so big on money. He shouldn't be trying. They try to use it. They try to use that to not make a fight. Well, this guy had the opportunity, and he chose because he felt that because he wasn't getting enough money that he was going to forego the fight. But I didn't hear anybody complaining about that. Jay, why? Jay, I'm looking at you, Jay. Jay, why weren't you complaining about Shakur Stevenson turning down a fight with Devin Haney for 25%? Because you always talk about Tank Davis turning down fights when the fight doesn't make enough sense monetarily. So why is it that Shakur Stevenson isn't scrutinized because he felt that a fight with Devin Haney was not financially beneficial to him based off of the split? Why don't we have the same energy for both fighters? Help me understand, because I don't understand. Damn, that smoked whiskey is good. I don't understand it. Help me understand the double standard. I don't understand the double standard that exists between Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and any other fighter on Top Rank. Top Rank fighters given a pass. I'm going to give you another example. Terence Crawford. When Errol Spence offered him 65-35, nobody said, oh, Terence Crawford. None of the Terence Crawford fans are the guys that are anti-PBC. None of them said, oh my God, I can't believe that he didn't take the 35%. He doesn't want to fight. No, it was on Errol Spence for Errol Spence not offering him a fair deal. But yet when a PBC fighter says that there's not enough money on the table based off what I've made in the past, oh, he ducking. He's the issue. Why? That's the part that I don't understand. There's an inconsistency as it relates to top-ranked fighters from what I'm seeing based off of the traffic that flows to our channel versus PBC fighters. Keep the same energy, dog. Keep the same energy. If Shakur Stevenson turns down the opportunity for a fight, when all you fight fans that are out there that makes the excuse that I don't care how much they make and I just want to see the fight, well, if your favorite fighter turned down a fight that was offered to him for a reasonable amount of money and he doesn't make the fight, then criticize him. If you don't, then you're a hypocrite, because every time I turn around, you're talking about the other side. And that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but you guys know I'm Mr. 122, so more than likely, I'm not wrong. I got a little passionate there, I must admit. So let me pause very quickly, because I do want to share the Discord with the chat so everybody can get the opportunity to join the Discord. We got all kind of folks in the Discord, man. Oh my God, we got certain people. I'm gonna tell you, they double team me in the Discord. Everybody jumping me these days. Everybody jumps old Greg these days. I got my guy Fabrizio jumping me. I got my guy Captain jumping me. I got Brian S jumping me. Oh my God, these guys come out of woodworks and they try to double team me because they know I'm that guy. And even if y'all don't think so, I do. So you gotta believe you that guy. Oh, we just got two. Oh, we got two people that just joined Discord. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and pin it to the top. Let me go ahead and pin the Discord. Let me pin that. Make sure you guys join that Discord, fam, because we go hard in that Discord. We go hard in the Discord, and it's all love. J-Mac, me and J-Mac was just going hard yesterday in the Discord, going hard at each other. Me and J-Mac, we insult each other. We say each other weak. We say each other don't have any kind of argument. But at the end of the day, J-Mac is one of the first ones that'll send me love on the side about my shoulder, about making sure that I'm staying and hitting my PT. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's a family environment on AM Sports Media. We can disagree. We can go at each other. We can poke holes in each other's arguments. But it's always love here, fam. So because of that, join. Oh, we got a third person. We got. Hold on. Who all we got? We got. Let me see if I can see the names. We got Kai. Oh, I'm on a small screen, so it's hard for me to see everybody that just joined. But I appreciate everybody that joined. Okay, now I can see. We got Kai. We got 3 ... and we got D ... Oh, that's weird. Those are unique names. But anyway, yeah, appreciate y'all for joining the Discord. And while you guys are in the chat, if you are fresh into the channel, the live stream, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. I am Greg. For those of you who know me, thank you for returning. For those of you who don't, this is AM Sports Media, the Angry Man Podcast. Myself, my dude Jason, we are always dropping boxing related content. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, because this is the only place in boxing, as far as I'm concerned, where you can come in and debate your point. You can call in and debate your point, and you will get the opportunity to put your point and your thoughts out there, man. So make sure you become a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, think about becoming a member. $2.99 a month. It helps us to bring you this content. And if you are in the live stream currently, make sure you smash the like button, dog. This like button is free, fam. And everybody can get the opportunity to see this content. People who have never seen this content before, it'll end up showing up in their algorithm. So make sure you smash the like button so other people can find the content. D said, thanks for the hospitality. No problem, fam. It's all love on AM Sports Media all day, every day. So real quick, let me just go ahead and see what's going on in the comments section before I move on to my next comment, because I have not. Usually Jason is with me. And of course, you guys know Jason is unreliable. But you know your boy gonna always be here. Let's see, I haven't heard people say he's old, but most people say it would be a good fight. I've heard a lot of people saying that Lomachenko is old now, and they're trying to discredit Tank Davis ahead of time because they don't want him to get the credit. But how can Devin Haney get the credit but Gervonta Davis doesn't? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Stop the BS. Athletes don't age the same. That's fair. That's fair. They don't age the same. That's Mr. Blue. Shout out to Mr. Blue. Nobody say this when Ray Mercer, Larry Holmes, Sugar Ray, Mike Tyson, Bernard Hopkins. Facts. Jay, facts. That's what I'm saying, Jay. So, Jay, are you on the record of saying that you're going to give Gervonta Davis full credit when he beats Lomachenko? I want to make sure I get that on record, Mr. Jay. And I'm messing with Jay because Jay is one of our longtime subscribers. He is a member. And not only that, he's in the Discord. That's my dude. So I'm not picking on Jay. That's just my guy. So I can always point to Jay. Let's see who else we got. Windy City Assassin. Jay, tell Jay Prince to call Al if he wants to fight. Shakur has done nothing at 135. He ain't done nothing. Not a damn thing at 135. Nobody will be mad to see Tank. Right, Loma. We probably will just rather see him fight Shakur. That's a fair take, Jay. I'll give you power. Big Herm just hit the Discord. All right, Big Herm. Shout out to Big Herm just hit the Discord. All right, Big Herm. I see you, fam. All right, let's see, my boy Jason. I don't think Shakur deserves to fight Tank. Shakur should fight Pitbull or Frank Martin to show he can fight at 135. That's if Pitbull will come to. That's an interesting take. Okay. All right. Salute to AM Sports Media, cuz. Legacy Defined. What's up with you, fam? Appreciate you, man, for that shout out. And I do want to shout out Marquis, who is also one of the members of the channel. Again, think about becoming a member, fam. $2.99 a month. And oh, by the way, we do take super chats, family. So if you guys feel so inclined, we would love for you to hit us with a super chat or a super thank, whatever. We certainly take those and welcome those as well. All right, man, let's move on to my guy Ryan Prentice is in the building too, man. Shout out to Ryan Prentice. That's my dog. And shout out to Rock Dog Interactive. All right, man, what's my next topic? Let's see. Mr. Haney. Let's go with Devin Haney. Mr. Devin Haney says he wants it back in blood. Mr. Devin Haney says he wants it back in blood. Now, he was on MMA, I think it was MMA Corner or something like that, where he said he wants it back in blood. Let me see something. What y'all thinking about Benavidez bullying at 168 against? Oh, Big Herm is already getting busy in the Discord. I'm telling y'all better join the Discord, man. It's where it's at. But Devin Haney is talking about he wants it back in blood, and he mentioned that on MMA. I think it's called MMA Corner or something of that nature. And periodically they'll have boxers on and they'll talk about, their upcoming fights and things of that nature. But instead, Devin Haney was on after his fight to whine and cry and bitch about the fact that he was done wrong in his fight on April 20th against Ryan Garcia. Now, I got to say this because I watched that whole live stream between Bill Haney, Zab Judah, and I'm going to show him love, Mill City Boxing, because he's been getting a lot of interviews with these guys. And I watched that interview, or I watched that live stream. It really wasn't an interview with Mill City. It was actually on a live. I saw it on Bill Haney's live. And I just thought to myself, damn, dog, I am tired of hearing these guys talk about steroids and what happened with Ryan Garcia. Dog, we get it. We get it. Ryan Garcia, and oh, by the way, before I go there, Ryan Prentice, if you are in the live stream, I'm in the lounge, the voice lounge on the Discord. So anybody that want to join the voice lounge on the Discord, you'll actually be live on the show when I add you to the Discord so that people can hear you. I've been trying to tell you guys, that's a way for everybody to debate. You can hit the Discord or you can call in. If you're a part of the Discord, just hit the voice lounge and I can add you in that way. But Ryan Prentice, I think you may have to increase the amount of people that can join the lounge. So Ryan Prentice, if you out to do that for me. So what was I about to say? Yeah, I'm tired of hearing these guys whine and bitch and complain and all that other stuff about, the Ostarine that was. Dude, we got it. I've never seen a situation or a steroid scandal, if you will, drag on for so damn long. When Roy got popped, we heard about it and it was gone. When who else? James Toney got popped. We heard about it, it was gone. Tyson Fury got popped, it was gone. Canelo got popped, it was gone. Holyfield got popped and it was gone. This shit has dragged out for months. I'm tired of hearing about it. So let it go. Move on. Push on, bruh. I get it. He was wrong. He got suspended. There's still going to be a lot of people that felt like that level of Ostarine in his system did not have him hitting you with that left hook every time he threw it. Anytime Ryan Garcia let his hands go, he landed. That wasn't Ryan looked like he was tired in the damn second round. That wasn't Ostarine. That was Devin Haney, and what a lot of us is already, we've known this about Devin Haney for quite some time. He's bigger. He shows up to the ring bigger with range, and he uses his range as his defense. And when you're his size and you can land from the same distance, I've always felt that he's vulnerable. It's just that simple. But he's saying that he wants it back in blood. He wants to rematch. Well, is it true that he really wants it back in blood, or is this a situation where he understands now after the purse bid between he and Sandor Martin that he's not all that marketable? And we'll get into that later. But he wants it back in blood, but he also wants it back in blood out of the ring. So he wants the lawsuit. Listen, this is the best opportunity for Devin Haney, because Devin, at the end of the day, understands that he's not going to get the Gervonta Davis fight because Tank is not going to allow him to come in 30 pounds heavier than him. He's not. So he's not getting a Gervonta Davis fight. He now understands that at that weight class, at 140 or anywhere near that weight class, guys with punching power could be a challenge. So the reason why he's saying he's no longer fighting at 140 and he gave up his belt is not because he just doesn't want to be undisputed anymore. It's not because Ryan Garcia did that to him. It's really because I want to be able to pick and choose fighters in and around, let's call it 135 to 147, that fits a particular mold And that mold is a fighter that is a little bit smaller than me, that doesn't have the same range, that doesn't necessarily have the power, that I can pick and choose where and when and how I fight them so I can continue to elevate myself. That's what he's really trying to do. So, and I want to get it back in blood in both inside and out of the ring. People have praised me for the fact that I have the business knowledge that I have. No. Nobody's praising you for suing him outside of the ring. Nobody cares about that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. At the end of the day, you're just trying to get some money because the money that you thought you were going to make on the fight, you didn't make on the fight. And then you turn around and now Sandor Martin fight, that isn't a fight that make you telling me, oh, the reason why, my market value I've been devalued by, this Ryan Garcia fight. Was that the reason why you didn't bid on your own fight? I mean, you say you're a boss. You got business acumen. You should bid on your own fight. Got your own promotional company. And I know a lot of people are going to get upset with me because I said this. I like Devin. I've said this on multiple occasions. I wish I could get Bill Haney on the show. I don't think Bill would be upset with me. Or maybe we're not big enough for Bill. We got 16,000 subscribers. Maybe we're not big enough for Bill. I'd love to get Bill on the channel. I respect Bill. I respect Bill's hustle. I don't agree with everything Bill says, but I respect his hustle. People think that we are upset with Devin Haney because he got a father in his life and his father has figured out a way to navigate the game. That's actually commendable. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I like Devin. I just disagree with what he's saying. I disagree with a lot of things he's doing, but I actually like Devin. And we've had a lot of people unsubscribe to the channel because they're Devin Haney diehards. Like I've told people in the past, this channel here, this channel is for you to express your opinion. And it's also for you to come and try to poke holes in our arguments. I have no problem with that. Now, I do have a problem when you come on the show if you are making things up, saying that we said things that we did not say, and you show a pattern of doing that. That starts to get tiring. I don't mind you poking holes in my logic. I don't mind you poking holes in Jason's logic. We are not infallible, even though my IQ is so high. But I digress. We are not infallible. That means that we make mistakes, a la Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. We make mistakes. We're not infallible. But what I don't want you to do is come on the channel and start making up stuff that we said when we didn't. We didn't say those things. So as long as you aren't doing that, man, we welcome you. We love to have you on the channel. So let me pause there very quickly and say we got 118 people in the building, 52 likes. Guys, if you in the building, smash the like button. The like button we should have as many likes as we do people in the building. It doesn't take a long time. All you got to do is take that thumb, and if it's on your phone, move it a little bit to your left and smash the like button so other people can find us, because it helps us grow, fam. It really does. And then also, if you are new to the channel, this is AM Sports Media Angry Man Podcast. Jason and I are always dropping boxing related content. And also, if you are a subscriber thinking about becoming a member, $2.99 a month. And of course, you don't have to be any of those things to hit us with a super chat, because again, that helps to support the channel and help us to continue to bring us the great. Super chats are disabled. How is that possible? Really? That's why nobody's been giving us super chats. I did not realize that. Thank you guys for letting us know. So that's strange. Oh, they turned off all our stuff. Okay, I just turned super chats back on. Can you guys see the super chats now? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Thank you for letting me know that, Jake. Can you guys see the super chats now? Jake, I didn't see you when you said that, man. I didn't see you when you said that. My bad, man. My bad. Can you guys see the super chats now? On my end, it's always shows super chats. Well, try to, I don't know. I just turned it back on, man. It was definitely off. That's wow. I did not know that. So for those of you who do not know, we got demonetized. When they demonetized us, we had no access of anything. We didn't get anything, right? I put my lawyer hat on. A lot of people say, this is why I call myself Mr. 122, because 99% of people who appeal demonetization, they get shot down. We appealed demonetization, and the next day they reinstated us in terms of our monetization. So we are back now, monetized. But what they must have done is turned off all the switches on the monetization. I did not realize that because I thought they set everything back to the way it was, but they didn't. So shout out. Oh, and we just got some super chats. Marquis hit us with the $1.99. Appreciate you, fam. ASVPT, you full of ish. ASVP TV knows I'm not full of ish. He knows I'm the man. You know it, ASVP TV. Give your boy some love. Adrian Molina, what's going on with you, fam? All right. So let me go ahead and see what's going on in Super Chat. Oh, Jay just hit me with the $19.99, and that is my guy. Jay is in the building, and he hit me with the $19.99. I thought y'all guys didn't love us anymore. But yeah, we back. And ASVP TV, that's my dog right there. That's another guy that they double and triple team me in the comment section or in the Discord. Man, y'all, if y'all are not in the Discord, join the Discord, fam. I think we got like 50 some odd people in the Discord, I think we got like 50 some people in the Discord. And I'm going to try something real quick. Man, I don't know, guys. I got the voice channel up in the Discord. I don't know why nobody haven't jumped in that voice channel yet. That's how you can get on there and do your thing, man. Come on, guys. Hit the voice channel on the Discord, fam. Facts, Jay. Join the Discord, man. I love chat. I love chopping it up in there, man. We go back and forth in the Discord. I love it. All right, man. So what's my next topic? I know who we got. I'm gonna go to De La Hoya exposes Devin Haney. De La Hoya exposes Devin Haney. Here's what I want to do before I go down this path. There was an altercation in the Discord this week. The altercation was between me and a gentleman named Jerry. Mr. Jerry, my lender for life. And I want to a certain extent apologize to Jerry. Jerry got under my skin in the Discord because he applied something to me. He attributed a comment to me that wasn't factual, and that annoyed me. I actually love debating with Jerry. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm tired. I don't really feel like it. But I do like to have the debate with Jerry because I think Jerry is a personality and he has become a part of this channel like other people have. But he pissed me off when he did that. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta if you're gonna debate me, like we gotta make sure we stay in the realm of what I said. So I do want to apologize to Jerry on here. Not that I was necessarily in the wrong, but I did threaten maybe banning him, which made me feel bad afterwards because I'm like, yo, you got to start, man. Like, we got to do it on the up and up if you want to debate me. But it was tied to this topic, and that's the reason why, I brought this particular topic up. And it's De La Hoya exposes Haney because it's in regards to the pay-per-view numbers, and we've gone in a swirl with this. And oh man, hold on, sorry, we've gotten some super chats here. Let me go ahead and show love, man. Adrian Molina said, blessings to your boxing family. Blessings to you as well, Adrian Molina. Shout out to you, man. You've been around for a long time. Appreciate you, fam. This thing said, let's celebrate your first super on a live stream. It's not my first super on a live stream. It just gave me this notification. You guys probably can't see it. I didn't even realize the damn thing was turned off. So Cam Loves Jesus said, $1.99. Who you got Teo versus Tank. I got Tank, but Teo is good. It's an interesting fight, but I got Tank. Big Hearn 499. Appreciate the fam. Y'all cooking with grease. To me, Teo looked like Benavidez 2 weeks ago.
I know you hear me up in here, man.
Yeah, I hear you, ASVP TV. What's going on, man? I hear you. Can y'all hear ASVP TV? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear ASVP TV. I can hear you.
I had to figure out how to use this.
Can y'all hear ASVP TV? I haven't seen a response yet. Yes, they can hear you too, fam. Give me 1 second, fam. I'm about to go through these super chats real quick. Y'all cooking with grease. To me, Teo looked like Benavidez 2 weeks ago. Power not there for 147. If he planned to stop guys, he need more depth in the ring. Facts. Fight Game says, and Fight Game is a member 499. Fire, strong. Appreciate you, fam. Great analysis. Big Herm by my guy Jay. And then Merlone, $2 because Oscar can be trusted. LOL. Fair. Fair. Very fair. But anyway, ASVP TV, what's going on with you, fam?
I want to address what you started off with.
Yeah.
You said, why is it okay for Shakur Stevenson to fight Frank Martin, but it isn't okay for Tank to fight Frank Martin?
Yep.
So we can all agree, Frank Martin, he's a good fighter. You know, I don't know where y'all got him ranked in terms of A level, C level, whatnot, but I think we can all agree he a pretty good fighter.
Facts.
But Shakur Stevenson, man, he just getting to 135. He got 2 fights under his belt at the weight class. And to your point, what you said earlier, who has he fought at the weight class? So I think Frank Martin would have been a good fight for him. Tank Davis he already fought good fighters at the weight class, you know. And another reason I don't really think is, I ain't got no problem with him fighting the fight, you know. But it's like how you follow up what you did with Ryan in terms of the numbers with a Frank Martin fight. Now, you the finance guy, so you already know that it wasn't gonna come close to that. You yourself knew that I don't think this is a good move, you know, money wise. This ain't even gonna come close. And in my opinion, I just felt like it wasn't a good fight to follow up a Ryan fight anyway. You know, I felt like Loma, it should have been Loma right away, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think but Tank, he got a bunch of good fighters on his resume already. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need to fight Frank. Because then when you fight Frank, you open up that can of worms to where people gonna ask you, oh, what did he do to deserve that fight? You know what I'm saying? Because he don't sell. He ain't never had a championship before. You know, his resume, I mean, Michelle Ali Rivera, his best name. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the same thing we can say about Shakur Stevenson is the same thing you can say about Frank Martin. But Frank Martin hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? But
so can I interject that real quick before you move on? I don't disagree with none you say, ASVP TV. The only question that I have for you is, why don't you keep the same energy on the other side? And here's what I mean by that, right? So you got PBC that is introducing themselves to Amazon. They are trying to get their biggest and best stars on that platform, right? In order to really migrate to Amazon to get like settled in, right? Because right now, believe it or not, and this has been said by Steven Espinoza, and that's why I love Steven Espinoza, and I wish I could get him on the show. But they are still migrating, right? The thing, like the setup that they have for Showtime is completely different from Amazon. And so right now, Amazon is not as worried about pay-per-view sales. They're worried about a proper integration of boxing onto their platform, right? That's what they're really concerned about, all right? So similarly, Top Rank, they need a proper migration to ESPN and their platform, ESPN Plus, and so forth and so on. So you're going to want to...
Let me just ask this in there real quick.
Yeah.
With PBC coming on the scene under Amazon Prime, what do you think would have been the better first impression? Tank versus Loma or Tank versus Frank?
No, Tank versus Loma would be the bigger fight. But what I'm telling you is that what would you rather do? Would you rather put one of your biggest fights on your platform where you're still trying to migrate and have situations that you had with the Zone where people couldn't buy the pay-per-view, they were double billing people, so forth and so on? Or would you want to have a lower profile fight, you work through the kinks, and then you put the big fight on? Which one would you rather do?
Now, see, I understand it from that point. I agree with you from that standpoint. I didn't think about that. It is kind of it is something for some people, for new buyers. It is a process in order to buy these fights sometimes, and
Facts.
because like I bought Spence versus Crawford, and I bought it on the Showtime, but I had to go away on Paramount Plus just to watch it, and it took me a while to figure out what was going on because that was when Showtime was. They was transferring over and stuff like that. But yeah, I understand what you're saying from that standpoint. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, and I want to transition this because I promised Fabrizio on our Discord that I was going to talk about this. I want to talk about the pay-per-view numbers for Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. So I told you guys I was going to poke around. I was going to ask questions. I was going to see if I could find out anything. And this is not. Again, this is probably second or third hand that I'm getting this from. I'm not getting this from a PBC source. I'm not getting this from anybody that's like literally like in the industry, but I'm getting it from people that I know are connected to other people that might have information. And from what I'm hearing, that 200K might be real. I still haven't validated it enough from enough people, so forth and so on. But the thing that I would add to that, and the caveat that I would add to that is this. Gervonta Davis was complaining about the promotion of the fight during the fight. And I believe there is a reason. Right now, Amazon is not concerned about selling a ton of pay-per-views. They're really more so concerned about the proper integration of boxing onto their platform. That is their primary concern at the moment. And I know this to be true because this is something that I heard not just from the couple of sources that I spoke to this past week, but I heard that about like 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. They're not concerned about pay-per-view buys today. They're concerned about integration. So with that being said, is that number real? I don't 100% know that. I just know that people that I know who are not biased towards Top Rank, Golden Boy. As a matter of fact, these people would probably be more biased towards PBC than they would told me that 200 might be correct. So I wanted to put that out there because I promised Fabrizio I was going to talk about it. You got anything else you want to? I don't hear you say anything. I see Big Herm in there.
To be honest with you, pay-per-view numbers don't really matter to me.
Yep.
I think we can all see who the entertaining fighters are. I think we all know that, you know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
I don't know, man. In order to be the face of the boxing right now, I feel like he needs to attain some level of consistency in those pay-per-view numbers because if people gonna make him if people gonna say you the face, you gotta do what the face supposed to do, But yeah, I mean, they don't really matter to me. I think he'll entertain a fighter. I think them numbers will come with the fights people are asking for. Just like with Tank and Ryan, I think they like nailed it with that one in terms of timing. Unlike Spence and Crawford, I think we was a little late for that one, but still did good pay-per-view wise. But yeah, we know who the entertaining fighters are, man. And regardless, the real boxing fans gonna buy and support. So.
Facts.
And one more thing too before I go because I just got off work. But Dana White sat down with Shannon Sharp. I want to say last week.
I saw
Did
that.
a good. It was. Oh, you saw the interview?
I saw him sit down. I didn't see all of the interview, but I saw the sit down.
But yeah, I was just saying you might want to check that interview out because he spoke on because he got a relationship with Turkey too. But the way he was speaking about him is like he was like bragging about him almost like this guy got a bottomless pit of money, and it's like he was saying like they really want to. They don't really care about taking a few losses. You know what I'm saying? It's like the nation of Saudi Arabia or the country. I don't know, but it seems like Saudi Arabia is hell bent on like being the mecca of entertainment. That's
Mm-hmm.
what it seems like their goal is. But he talked about him a little bit, and he gave him props and all that. But yeah, I was just saying when you get some time, check out that interview, see what you think. And I think Turkey might be good for boxing. I think he might be the shot in the arm the sport need, to get back on track.
Yeah,
I'm not on board with a league. I'm not on board with a league at all. I think we just need structure. If anything, we just need to get all these sanctioning bodies on board together. Because they love ruining fights. Especially the IBF. They love stepping in and ruining shit. But yeah, just check it out when you get a chance. And peace out. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate you. ASVP TV. Appreciate you, fam. Later. All right, man. Big Herm was in the building, but Big Herm left the lounge. So, yeah, it's one at a time, Big Herm. I think the way that we got it set up currently. But, yeah, the next person in the lounge, man, just let me know. I can hear you when you pop in. All right. So, what else I was going down? Man, yeah. That was ASVP TV, man. He's one of my favorites because his takes are pretty balanced. So is Fabrizio. There's a lot of really balanced takes in there, man. And Fabrizio can actually attest to this. My guy. I don't know if he's listening to me right now, but I will take a opposite stance in the Discord just to debate. Sometimes I think you have 100% logically based comment that you're making, and I will literally take a different position just because I like to debate. I love to debate. Like, I love to debate people who I believe have strong debating skills and they make strong arguments. I love to debate. So yeah. I can get lost in the sauce sometimes with just debating folks. So don't man. But for me, it's never personal. Some people take this stuff personal. It's not personal for me. It's not personal. All right. So let's see what we got here. How much Tank and Martin sold? As far as I know, Tank sold what he usually sells, 200, 250. Yeah, I've heard that's probably a sound number there. Desi Sanchez. That's what I've gotten from a couple of different people that I've talked to. Again, only PBC truly knows, but that's what I've heard. That might be a real number. Does Amazon ever care about the pay-per-view? Is there a good split? Amazon at some point will care about the pay-per-view for sure. But right now, what I'm hearing is that Amazon at this juncture does not care about the pay-per-view numbers. What they care about is a proper integration of the actual boxing into their platform. That's what I've heard. Shout out to Ocom who just joined the Discord. Let's see what else we got. The Melvin Air Podcast. Salute, fam. Salute. Shakur still the guy at 135 in my opinion. Yeah, he not the guy. He can't be the guy. He just moved up. My boy needs to look awesome though, or the fight might not even happen. Yeah, but I do agree with that part of it, Kilpy, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right about that part. If he doesn't look spectacular against Artem, then yeah. None of the pay-per-views have done well so far on Amazon, but it still made a profit, and that is what ultimately matters. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I don't believe any of the pay-per-views have done well on Amazon yet, but I do believe that is partly due to the fact that they are not pushing pay-per-views right now. And I think PBC is trying to figure out how to properly integrate. Remember, a lot of things that were being done during their pay-per-view cards were being done by Showtime. Now PBC has to pick that up themselves and figure out how all that works. And that is why Steven Espinoza is a part of the team to help that integration. So I would say make sure you understand that part of it first. Now, in 12, 18 months, if they still not doing well, then we have a different conversation. But I think right now, this is just more so the integration of boxing, PBC boxing into Amazon. Let me see what else we got here. Big Hearn, word up. Doug Fresh. Merlon, $2.99. Oh, excuse me, $2. You definitely a top-notch antagonist. Are you talking about me? How am I an antagonist? How is Greg an antagonist? How am I an antagonist? An antagonist to who, Merlon 9? Who am I an antagonist to? I don't understand. I do not understand that comment at all. I'm not an antagonist. I'm just a brother that likes to talk. That's it. I'm not an antagonist. I'm about to open up the phone line too. Let me open up the phone line real quick. The Discord is open. If you're part of the Discord, you can actually just join. You can literally just join. Just like ASVP TV just joined, you can literally just join, bruh, and start talking, man. I'm looking for you, fam. And I'm gonna tell you something though, man. Let me tell you who I haven't heard on here in a long time. And I was thinking about this the other day. I ain't heard my boy Walt on here in a long time, man. It's actually depressed me. I thought about it the other day. I said, damn, man, where's Walt? Where's Walt? I need my FSU brethren in the building. Where the hell is Walt? Walt, if you out there, brother, I want to hear from you. I have not heard from you in weeks. The phone lines are open. Phone lines are open, fam. I'm just cleaning up some stuff here real quick on the channel. Yo, so the voice lounge is open on the Discord. The voice lounge is open on the Discord. The phone number is open as well. Hold on, let me drop the number in there, fam. I need Walt to join. I need Walt to call though, man. Like, I'm disturbed that I haven't heard from Walt in a while, man. It's disturbing me. Walt, if you out there, call me, fam. If I did something wrong that you ain't like, just hit me up, fam. I miss you. Merlon 9 said, I meant it as a compliment, bro. You give off magneto energy. Love the channel. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. I wish more people were actually finding this channel, man, because I think a lot of people would like this channel. I think I know who it is.
You already know who it is. Hey, what up? It's JD, man.
What's going on, fam?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well, fam.
That's good. That's good. I was calling because are you breaking news, or is Tank and Loma like really finalized? Like, where's it coming from?
It's actually coming from Kenny Ellis. So if I went to Kenny Ellis, actually Jason went to Kenny Ellis's Instagram, and he posted Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko November 2024. So it sounds like they are at least close to finalized or finalized.
Bro, so what? So what's gonna be the excuse when Tank knocks this dude out and take his belt? You know,
that he old?
It's gonna be he old. It's gonna be Tank didn't fight Loma in his prime, but Tank wasn't in his prime. So now Tank can't fight Loma off of a good performance, knocking out a dude for the belt, and then not be like, which one is it? Like, he fought Loma. And y'all said, not you, Greg, but the Tank detractors said that if Tank don't ever fight Loma, then his legacy is going to be tainted. Right? I remember that was the whole premise of this conversation way back when. It's like, what this dude got to do in order to be what you, me, Jason, and everybody else sees to the people that are, that say they're casuals but profess their love for other fighters. Like, that doesn't make sense. How are you a casual if you're a huge fan of this fighter? And then they lead off with shit like, "Nah, I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of Tank." And off rip, when you say shit like that, it's like, I know you're telling a lie. There's no way you're a fan of Tank if you're gonna take away from everything that he's doing. You know?
Yep.
Now, we be wrong, right? If he knocks out Loma, then he go rematches Aesop Cruz. When Teofimo is calling him out, he go knock out Teo. It's like he knocks out Frank. Frank is too green all of a sudden. He's not a slick boxer. He's not a fighter with good feet. He didn't do good in the fight. All this shit, like, which one is it, bro? And then Bud is gonna get knocked out by Canelo, man.
No. Madrimov. No, Madrimov.
Huh?
He gonna get knocked out by Madrimov.
Madrimov, you think so?
Yeah, Madrimov gonna knock him out.
I don't think so, bro. I gotta disagree with you on that one. Madrimov, he's a decorated champ, right? 10-0, couple knockouts, WBA champ at 154, yeah. But if Bud is who he say he is, then Madrimov should be easy to beat. They're the same size. As a matter of fact, Crawford is slightly taller than him, longer arms. I don't know. Crawford might fuck around and go to a decision with him and beat him. But if he does get knocked off by Madrimov, then we can't sit here and deny the fact that Bud is good against specific fighters that are handicapped or have not shown that they are not a shell of themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
If the fighter is not like 100%, and I've always said this, Bud, to me, never fought anyone that was, not injured or just crazy. Bud wasn't crazy outmatching this dude. I've never seen that. You know what I'm saying? A younger fighter, a fighter that's never been knocked out before, So if Madrimov go in there and knock him out, then that tells us everything we need to know. But my question to you, Greg, is do you think if he does get knocked out, do he need to retire? Or should he run it back with arrows?
No, he shouldn't. No. If Crawford were to lose his next two fights, like one of his next two fights, no, he shouldn't retire. Because there's still an opportunity for him to make a ton of money out there. Like, people think I'm playing when I say I want Terence Crawford to make the most money he possibly can make. I just want him to take it. I just want him to get it in the order that I think is deserved. I think David Benavidez deserves the fight with Canelo Alvarez first. And then if Crawford were to get that fight afterwards, man, I'd be freaking gun-ho for that fight afterwards. Like, yo, bud, go get the most money you can get. People think I hate Crawford. I hate some of the things that Crawford has done in the past or said in the past, but I don't actually hate Crawford. I hate his fans.
Nah, it's true though. I hate them motherfuckers too. Like it's a little too much, man. The Badussi fans, they need to, they be all day rockers sometimes. They need to chill out. Like, he don't know you, and he has baby mamas already, bro. You know what I mean? So it's cool. Like, just be a fan of the sport. You don't gotta just let Bud be Bud, bro. That's it. But honestly, back to this, I really think, like, I gave Crawford a little bit of heat, right? Now I gotta give Canelo heat, because why the fuck are you fighting Crawford and you said that you wouldn't fight him? There's no amount of money that'll make you fight him. And if you knock him out, what's the credits you gonna get if you beat him?
Not a goddamn thing.
So, and that's out his mouth. So if that's the case, why are you not giving us the biggest fight in one of the biggest fights in boxing with Benavidez? And don't Canelo fight fighters when they don't look their best? Correct me if I'm wrong. Benavidez was the 175, and he didn't look the best.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was gassed. He looked like his chin was a little faulty when he was getting touched at 175, because, Alexander he's a puncher at 175. He only lost a better fifth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Canelo been at 175 twice. He knocked out one guy and he got his ass whooped by the other guy who was the champion. So, bro, if that's the case, bro, you should be fighting a guy that looks a little easier to beat for the most money you can make in Mexico. But I digress. Look, man, it's always good talking to you. I'm going to be in the background. Greg, be safe, man. Where Jason at?
Man, y'all know Jason ain't reliable, man. I'm the most reliable. Listen, when you know it's a rant, it's me. I'm going to always be here, my brother. Jason knows he ain't reliable, and I'm shitting on him in front of the entire world. And he knows that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do.
They're not going to be tolerated, okay? Leave my boy alone. He just has to. I ain't going to do that to my man. Hey, be safe, Greg. Good talking to you, big homie.
Man, same, fam. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, anytime.
All right, later. Listen, guys, I just want you guys to know this. I'm going to shit on Jason every chance I get. If Jason was on here, he'd shit on me if he could. That's what he's going to do. That's what we do to each other. And I was telling him earlier, it's actually interesting. I was telling Jason earlier, he wouldn't be my friend. If I didn't shit on him, I wouldn't even consider him a friend. And he said likewise. So we shit on each other. That's what we do. Ryan Prentice is, I think, maybe in the building. He knows that. Ryan Prentice is also our boy. And I shit on him, too. And he shits on me. That's what we do. Phone lines are open. Discord is open. So I'm waiting for folks to join Discord. If you're a part of the Discord is open. Hit the Discord. The voice lounge is there. ASVP TV just jumped on. Big Herm, I saw you in the voice lounge as well. If you want to jump back in, it's there. And then we got 108 people in the building, 81 likes. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, please smash the like button or the dislike button if you don't like the content. But make sure you are engaging. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast. Jason and I are always dropping boxing-related content, commentary, documentaries, fight breakdowns. We do it all on this channel. This is the only channel I've ever seen on YouTube that does all of that. But here's what else. Here's what else is unique about this channel. You get to voice your opinion. You just heard JD hit the line and voice his opinion as free as a bird. And now you about to hear somebody else voice their opinion. And I believe it's my guy, Adrian. Is this you, Adrian?
Yes, it is.
What's going on, fam?
How you doing, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
So, good to hear that. So I seen your video this morning earlier, and so what are the real chances of Canelo ducking Benavidez to fight Bud? Because I mean, Turkey, I think he's good for the sport, but I don't know. Does he really know boxing? Why do you want to bring a guy up from 147 who hasn't fought at 154 yet to fight the so-called champ at 168? That makes no sense to me, man. I mean, there are different weight divisions. You know, they have it's for a reason. You know, you don't want small guys fighting big guys like that. You know.
I think you make a great point. Why is it that he's pressed to make a Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez fight when you are bringing a guy up from at least let's put it at the minimum 154 to 168? When we saw what just happened with a fighter that moved up from 154 to 168. And you are not interested in making a fight between Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, the guy that's actually campaigning at his weight class. It makes no sense to me. But not only that, the report from Coppinger didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And I saw a lot of people in the comment section talking about Canelo Alvarez and the fact that the reason why he's willing to forego a fight in September is because there's going to be a big UFC card also in September. And my response to that was, that's cool. I understand that. But when you tie it into why he would forego a September fight, he's foregoing it because of UFC. That doesn't mean he's going to fight Terence Crawford. So the explanation that he used, he being Coppinger, that the reason why he's moving off the September date is to prepare for Terence Crawford. Why the would he prepare for Terence Crawford? He can just fight in September or October, whatever. He doesn't need a preparation fight on Riyadh in order to face Terence Crawford. So the report, I wanted to get it out there because a lot of people hadn't talked about it yet, because I think a lot of people hadn't saw it yet. But at the same time, I wanted to poke holes in it because it didn't make sense to me. But people were so focused on the UFC part of it, they didn't understand that the reason what I was talking about was more so that the whole logic of it didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And also, it's like people also got to realize that for whatever Canelo is, man, that asshole, he sells no matter what. He sells no matter what. So but McDonald's are getting tired of that crap that he's pulling, man. Doug and Benavidez. That's the fight that we want to see. That's the fight that we've been waiting for. We're not waiting for no Bud fight and him pulling up somebody that's a lot smaller than him. Come on, man. This is the big fight we've been waiting for. And it's like you want $200 million to fight Davis, but how much you want to fight Bud? What, you're going to take $40 million? Well, come on, man. Come on. So I mean, if people don't see Canelo for being who he is, he's a dud. And like I said, man, I'm Mexican, and I'm Mexicano. He's a dud. And I'm just tired of this shit, man. I mean, if you want to hold on to those belts, you got to fight the best competition. That's what the belts are for, man. To fight the best competition, man. And I think that nowadays, I mean, even though Canelo's got a couple losses, whatever, nowadays these fighters they're all worried about keeping their O. When back in the old days, man, Leonard, Hearns, Duran, Hagler, none of them were undefeated, but they all fought each other. They all gave us the most memorable fights. That's the day when we had the four kings. There's no more four kings no more. It probably never will be. Everybody's worried about keeping their O, man. Forget about the O. That's one thing I like about Benavidez. We don't care about that. We just want to get in there and fight the best. So, I mean, as long as we go this route where everybody's worried about keeping their O, man, things are never going to come back and be the same. Like I say, the old days, man, Hagler, Hearns, Duran, Leonard, those are some real men right there, real boxers. And I remember back in the old days, this kind of before my day, but I watched it with my pops, is when Teofimo Lopez, he was the big guy from Mexico, right? Everybody thought he's going to give Hearns a fight. Man, my dad told me, and then my brothers told me, and I watched it. Hearns beat the hell out of that fool, you know? That lets you know there was different levels of the game, man. I mean, he put him on check. So it was like, back in those days, they all fought each other, though, you know? I don't know, man. Things are different now, and I don't like it.
Totally different these days, man, because to your point, a lot of people are trying to protect that O, and it's about marketing.
You're right. You're big time marketing, too. Oh, yeah. One more thing. Did you ever find out about the next opponent for Ortiz?
Buichek.
Virgil Ortiz.
Buichek.
Who the hell's that?
That's the guy that just won the WBC interim. He fought Brian Mendoza in the last fight. That fight. Okay. Yeah. That's who it is.
Oh man, dang man. So,
but think about it. Virgil Ortiz. That put Virgil Ortiz in line for a possible showdown with Terence Crawford.
True. But he could have fought Crawford before at 147. Did he gut?
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
And we sure as hell know that he ain't ready to fight Boots because I know that Boots wanted to fight him too, and who's one doing the Golden Boy, whatever they were saying. He'll be ready to fight Boots in like 4 or 5 years or something like that. Come on, man. That lets you know, man, that Boots Ennis is by far the best in boxing right now. Period. You go by talent, best fighter in boxing right now. And I would love to see if Tricky Ellis wants to make a big fight, let's see Boots and Bud fight. That'll be a super fight. That'll be a fight where you're gonna have McDonald's and and the African Americans. Everybody's gonna watch that. I don't care who the hell you are. That's pure talent right there.
Absolutely, man.
There,
I think a lot of people want to see that Boots and Bud fight, but Bud trying to run to the money, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Adrian, and I know you love Boots, but today, based off of everything that I've seen, I would take Bud in that fight.
See, that's the key. That's what I'm talking about, because I've heard you say that before, and I was like, and I never brought it up. Man, you got to really tell me one thing that Bud does better than Boots, other than experience. Okay, we know that Bud has more experience than Bud, right? I know that Bud has more experience than Boots. I mean, right? But Boots is bigger. Boots is a real switch hitter, and we both know that he's a real switch hitter. He starts out southpaw. By the end of his flurry, he's back orthodox. I've never seen a guy do that before. Okay, Boots can take a hit. Boots got a chin. Boots got hit hard from Roman Villa that last fight. He got caught, and he he didn't break ground, man. He walked through it, right? Bud has been hit. Bud has been knocked down by Mean Machine at a lower weight division.
Yep.
So the only advantage that I see Bud having on Boots is experience. But
And that's
Boots
that's the one that's gonna cause him to win. I agree with everything you say. I think Boots Ennis has every bit as much of talent as Terence Crawford. I just think Terence Crawford has just been around more. He's seen more. He's been challenged more. He's had more of those experiences where, I've seen this or I've seen that. And that's the reason why I think he wins. And I love Boots. I just think right now, I think he wins.
Greg, I would politely have to disagree with that because, Boots to me, he just I've never seen a guy like him ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, I'm going back to the old days, the 4 Kings and everything. No one can do what Boots does, right? And Boots also is a very respectful man. He has a great family. His mom and dad are in his life. That plays a lot. That plays a big role in a man's training too. Some fathers can get you to a certain level and they can't get you any higher than that. As you can see, Bill can't get Devin any higher than where he's at. Period. Okay. T.O.'s dad, he can't get him any higher than where he's at. But Bozianis, he can get Boots at the top. I really believe that. Bozianis knows his boxing. And that's the big difference to me right there.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. Like, we are basically aligned on 99% of everything you're saying. I think the one part that we are misaligned on is I just think Crawford's experience will end up being the difference. Now, that's based off of what I see today, right? We know on August 4th, we'll have 2 additional data points, right? By August 4th, Boots will have fought Avanesian and Terence Crawford will have fought Madrimov. We'll have 2 additional data points. I may change my opinion on August 4th, but as of June 30th, like, the data just tells me it's Crawford.
You know what? We also got to see what Boots does against Avanesian. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
What he does against him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going to be a big measuring stick right there. It's not going to necessarily mean that everybody's different, but I'm saying, but on that, but when Bud fight against Avanesian, Bud's gloves split open. I've never seen that before. That was kind of a little sketchy right there. I've never seen that happen before. He was also fighting in that BLK Prime crap that no one's ever heard of. So it's a totally different thing right there. But like I say, I do want to see how Boots looks against David Avanesian. That'll be a big measuring stick right there, and how far Boots has gone. I take Boots inside 3 rounds, and if he does do something like that, come on, man. But the only thing that I differ with Boots is that Boots wants to get all these belts at 147. Okay, and I understand that, and he can easily get them. But how long is it going to take you to get them? Because all the big fights are at 154 right now.
I don't think he's going to wait around that long, to be honest with you. I don't think Boots is going to wait around 147 long enough to collect all the belts.
Well, I hope that he gets all the belts because he deserves them because he's the best. But the best thing for him to do would probably go up to 154 because that's where all the fights are going to be at. Virgil, you got Zoo, you got a lot of guys up there, man. And Bud's right there for right now, but Bud won't fight him. But so he got a lot of big fights right there. So he's got a big future ahead of him, and we'll just take it right there. But Greg, what? Like you said, we agree upon everything, but we disagree upon that. Just a final, who's going to actually win the fight, and that's all good, man. But you know what? But it'd be nice to see it happen, man. Nice to see it happen.
Facts.
Shit.
Facts. 100%. I'd love to see that fight.
You know what I'm saying? Man, to me personally, that would be bigger than. Now, the biggest fight as far as money wise, Benavidez and Canelo by far.
Yep.
Okay, but if you're gonna go by talent and all that, man, that Bud and Boots fight, man, I'd blow that fight away, man. There's no doubt about it, man. That's the fight I want to see. But but I would leave you at that. There you go. Hey, man, I appreciate your time, Greg. You have a real nice weekend. And I shout out to my pops in heaven. Love you, Dad. And my son, Jeremiah. Love you, son. Hey, man, you have a real nice weekend, Greg. Thank you for the time, bro.
Appreciate you, fam. Later.
All right, man. Much love, man. Bye.
That's my guy, Adrian, that calls in regularly to the show. I do want to acknowledge ASVP TV before I make this comment. The Corinne fight showed us a few things. I'm glad you call it Corinne, because I'm be honest with you, that ninja's last name I cannot pronounce. I always call him Corinne. It'll be a fantastic fight, but it'll be another stoppage for Crawford. It's so interesting, man, because a lot of people came to this channel saying that we were jumping ship from Errol Spence to Gervonta Ennis, and saying that, you know, you guys are putting your hope in Gervonta Ennis. I just want to see the fight. We literally, and I'm pretty sure Jason said the same thing, that we always felt that Crawford probably wins that fight. We just want to see the fight. We just think it's a great fight because of the stylistic matchup. But Crawford's experience, it's not that Boots is not the real deal. He's the real deal. Oh yeah, he's the real deal. Because he does everything Crawford does, and he's bigger. My thought behind it was this: Crawford is 36. He's like 9 years. He hasn't slowed down much from his prime. Like, that experience plus the fact that he hasn't slowed down athletically much from his prime makes me think that he would win that fight just because of the athleticism. But even then, I'm still called a hater. People just love calling me a hater. They love calling me a hater. You hate Crawford. You hate Crawford. In reality, I just see it differently, and that's okay. It's okay to see it differently, dog. That's all right. That is all right. I see Mazzy Knight join the Discord. I see Santos join the Discord. I see Alicia Bell join the Discord. Ooh-wee. I love it. Hey, you can't be sensitive in the Discord now. We get busy in the Discord. We go at each other in the Discord. So, King Art, why aren't you in the Discord, King Art? I just saw your face. You've been around for a long time. Why aren't you in the Discord, fam? Anyway, we got 90 people in the building, 95 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you smash that like button so other people can find the content. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, where we're always dropping boxing related content. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber, think about becoming a member. $2.99 a month. It helps us to bring you this great content. And when you join the Discord, we put you in the VIP section where we talk about things that we may not necessarily talk about in the normal, channel or the normal Discord, because it's stuff that we were given and that we're not going to make a video about it. Like, for instance, give you an example. In the Discord, in the VIP lounge, I dropped what the real numbers were for Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. When there was this whole swirl and debate around 1.5 and 500,000, I dropped what I had heard from a few different sources was the real number, high 300s. And Steve Kim ended up posting the exact same thing, that it did under 400,000, which my guess is right up under 400 is what he got, which was high threes, what I said. And I gave it to you guys in the Discord about, hold on, let me see when I posted that. I posted that on June 8th. I was asked about that, and I decided that I was going to put it in the Discord. June 8th, I put in there, and Brian S. or anybody that's currently in our VIP lounge can attest to, I put that on there on June 8th. So yeah, you get that special content stuff that we would not make a video on. Jay said, Greg, they say the same thing about me when it comes to Tank. What did I say? I'm sorry, I missed. I forgot. I say so much stuff. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But yeah, man. Think about joining for $2.99. It helps us with the channel, and you also get that special access in the Discord. And then, of course, the super chat, super thanks. Of course, is something that helps us to keep this channel moving forward. I honestly, guys, I really do believe that this is the best boxing channel on YouTube. I really do believe that. I 100% believe that. And the reason why I believe that is because Jason and I, when we created this channel, we sought to create a channel where everybody got to come in and voice their opinions, and we create content that is not really clickbait. And I want to say not really clickbait because you got to create content that like your titles and your thumbnails, they got to engage people, right? But I saw a thumbnail and I saw a title the other day. You know what? This may sound like hate, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I saw a thumbnail the other day, a title the other day. It popped up in my and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And this is literally an example of what we've tried to avoid. And this is no shade to this dude, because people are gonna take it as shade. And I'm truly not trying to shade him. But he dropped something that said, are you guys ready for this? He dropped something that said, breaking news. Terence Crawford, no, I'm sorry. That's not it. Oh, he said this, shocking news. Terence Crawford allegedly tests positive for PEDs. Now, you have to click on the actual video to see that the entire title is, oh, let me pause it because I don't want you guys to hear what he's saying. But you have to actually click on the entire title to see that it says allegedly PEDs by Terence Crawford, or by fans. I can't even see the entire title here yet. But really, he's basically saying something that's completely different than what you would gather from the thumbnail and the actual title. And I sat up there and said to myself, if you know who I'm talking about, put it in the comment section. Jake, you are absolutely right. That's 100% spot on, Jake. He said that in his title. It just popped up in my, and I'm like, this is the true definition of clickbait, right? Like, that is not like, that's a bull. He got like 20-some thousand views on that video, and it's a bullshit video, right? It's a bullshit video, and we wanted to create content that's engaging. It engages you. You want to see what we're talking about, but yet the title is basically what we're seeing. We may spice it up, but come on, man. Terence Crawford allegedly tests positive for PEDs, and then afterwards it's from the fans. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You know what you're doing there. When that happens, you think it's from a reliable source like WADA or USADA, or some reporter has reported this or whatever. This ninja had the nerve to say from fans. That's a bullshit video. It's bullshit. So I don't know. That's the reason why we made this channel, because we try not to do that kind of stuff, and we give everybody a voice. So we appreciate you guys. Whatever contribution you can make to the channel, whether it's through watching our videos, whether it's through hitting the like button, whether it's through super thanks or super thanks or super likes, or what is it, super chats or super thanks, or whether it's becoming a member for $2.99 a month, we appreciate you, man, because we need the right type of environment, dog, from a boxing perspective. Let me see. I got to read some of these. So Jake had the right one. Jermaine Wood had the right one. Rambo Red had the right one. King Art said, "Will after the show." I don't know what that means, King Art. I'm not sure if you're talking about me or something I said. Slogan One said, "Greg, how much did Tank and Fight do?" I heard it did. I heard the 200,000 is real. I got it from two different sources. They're not PBC sources, but I got it from two different sources that have pretty good sources. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's real or not. That's what I heard. That number might be real. Ed's VPTV, appreciate you, fam. 4.99 just off the breaking and shocking. I know it's blue. Well, you ain't lying. Rambo Red said, clickbait queen. Careful, guys. The LDBC watches other chats and screenshots, comments. I don't really care about that. King KO is known capper. He said Amazon signed Tank to a $240 million contract. Shake my head. Now, actually, I did hear that they signed him to a $6 or $7 million contract. And supposedly it's supposed to be bigger than Mayweather. I don't know if it's 240. I have no idea. But Mayweather got 200 back when he signed with Showtime. So 240 is not in the realm of possibility. Greg, would you be way too busy with the party? Greg would be way too busy with the party. I'm not sure what party you're talking about. Slogan 1 said red blood, green blood, 1, 2, 3. Blue Sada from Slogan 1. SVP TV, another $4.99. And when you call him out, it's my brother or King. Been meaning to unsubscribe. Yeah, he's the if people unsubscribe to us because, you know, we have a different take, it's so amazing to me. It's like, dog, we have a different take, but you actually get the opportunity to come in and tell us while our take is bullshit. And ASVP TV, Jay, anybody that's in the Discord, Captain, anybody that's been in the chat, anybody that's been a part of this live stream, you guys all know that you get the opportunity to tell us that our opinions are bullshit, and you don't get blocked. We don't mute you. We don't, whatever. We don't do any of that shit. You get the opportunity to come on here and tell us as much as you want. My opinion is bullshit, and I don't feel any kind of way about it because I'm not the foregone expert on anything. I'm just a ninja with a high IQ. Yeah, I know y'all hate me when I say that, but I'm gonna say it to the day they put me in a casket. I'm gonna say it because it's true. But at the end of the day, we are not the foremost expert on boxing. You guys have your own knowledge. You have your own perspective. You have your own ability to research and come to your own conclusions. We're not here to do any of that stuff. If you believe what we say is bullshit, come in the comment section and tell us. Come in the Discord and tell us. Gregory, Quattlebaum, just joined the chat. And I know you for a fact. I've seen you on Manager Marty. Shout out to Manager Marty channel. I've seen you on his channel a lot of times, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute. But yeah, man, it's all about having the opportunity to come in and voice your opinion, fam. Let me see what else we got in the comment section. I know we got started late. It's 8:16, and I'm gonna have to go in a little bit. But I damn sure wanted to come on here and do our live stream, fam. I was not gonna not do the live stream today, even though we had some stuff that popped up. What's the call-in number? Let me hit you with the call-in number, fam. Call-in number is. Oh damn! I got the call-in number off. I didn't even realize I hadn't cut it off and then cut it back on. It is. That's the call-in number, fam. Join the Discord too, man. Join the Discord. Let me see what else we got in the chat. Marquis said, right, petty as shit. Well, you might be talking about me, and that's true. I'm very petty. I'm very petty. Yeah, Green Villain Mike said, Blank used to have a good channel until he signed that BLK contract. And that's why, fam, a lot of people don't understand this, man. And I give this brother his flowers, man. I give Fanon his flowers, fam. I give Fanon his flowers all the time. And the reason why I give Fanon his flowers is because Jason has a full-time job that he does. I have a full-time job that I do. So we don't rely on YouTube. We rely on YouTube to actually run the channel. We don't rely on YouTube as our source of income. But we need you guys' support to actually run the channel, right? you got a lot of people who are full-time. That's what they do, right? Blue blood, boxing ego, and even Fanon. A lot of these ninjas can be bought and purchased. A lot of these ninjas, I'm going to say it again, a lot of these ninjas can be bought and purchased. Fanon is not one. You cannot buy and purchase Fanon. Fanon's comments and everything he says is his true opinion. That's it. It's his true opinion. So that's why I always show that brother love. And I always show him love because anytime I call him to ask him to pick up the phone, hey, it's Fanon, man, I got something I gotta ask you, bro. He's always he gonna make himself available. So that's a real dude. But a lot of these other dudes can be bought and purchased. They can be bought and purchased. And that's part of the reason why we started the channel. So if you don't like Fanon, okay, you don't like Fanon, okay. Fanon that blocked you from your channel, from his channel, okay, I understand it. That's not something that's gonna happen on this channel, but Fanon does his thing. But you want to talk about a cat that really believes what it is that he says and he can't be bought? That's Fanon. He's a real one. So let me see. Creole the Traveler, salute Greg, appreciate your fam, salute all things. That's my brother, salute. Marquis said Fanon stand on his. There you go, facts. 2 Cents Boxing is in the building. What's up with your family? He might be the most shameless clickbaiter. I don't know who you're talking about. These ninjas can be pimped. Facts. A lot of them can. A lot of them can be pimped. That's why you see all this love for Devin Haney to the extent that cats are willing to just beef with other content creators. And best believe me when I tell you, other content creators have made comments about us. And we've never responded and won't respond because we're not into beef. And what I'm saying about the individual, because I don't want to put his name out there, you guys know who he is. It's not to start anything with him. I don't have, because even if he were to respond to something I said, bruh, I wouldn't respond to it. Because that's just not me. I'm not about to beef with no content creator. I don't have the time. It's hard enough to come up with content, to have the time to come up with your content, to comment on your content with a full-time job. I'm not about to sit up there and beef with a content creator. I'm not going to do it. It ain't me. I'm not going to do it. So that is what it is. Martin is good people. When you say who is Martin? And there's a lot of good channels out there, man. There's a lot of dudes that are out there that do good channels. Got big channels. They do good numbers and they do good content. But man, let your opinion be your opinion, dog. Your opinion is your opinion. It ain't got nothing to do with what somebody else say. It's your opinion. And have your opinion and don't let nobody else sway your opinion. So let's see what else we got in the chat. A bunch of those guys are on the payroll for sure. Facts. I can name a bunch of them that's on the payroll. Oh, Fanon. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man, that's my dude. Fanon, my dude. I called him the last time I was on live and I missed him because he was busy. I think he was doing his thing. I want to get Fanon to call in so bad, but I ain't gonna ping him right now. I mean, he might be busy, doing some family stuff, so I ain't gonna ping him. But that's my dude. ASVP say throw him a wrench. Well, let me throw you a wrench then, brother. And there go your wrench, ASVP TV. You got your wrench. You should have been asked for a wrench. Hold up. There's a couple other people I need to hit with a wrench that I see off in here. I just hit Marquis with the wrench. All Things already had a wrench. Gregory Quattlebaum, you got a wrench. Because I've seen you on multiple occasions. B-Dog, you got a wrench. So, one thing I do want to say, Big Supreme, you ain't said nothing but a word, brother. Big Supreme, you got a wrench. All the thing that I ask as far as you guys having wrenches is you do not kick anybody, you do not block anybody, you do not delete anything unless it's offensive in terms of racial or homophobic or any of that thing. If somebody coming in there and calling Jason and I dumb, I don't really care about that. If they got a different opinion, let them speak. If they say Jason and I dumb, we don't know boxing, we don't know shit, I don't really care about none of that. But but now if they coming in there, they talking racial, all that stuff, kick their ass to the curb. Because we don't do that here. Chester Bean, I'll give you a wrench, but like your name isn't as familiar to me, man. I got to see you on a couple of live streams. Like these other dudes that I'm hitting with wrenches, I know who they are and been knowing them for a minute. But keep coming to the live streams, bro. I'm gonna hit you. Definitely, I hit you. Oh, Gregory Quattlebaum. Jason is out today. I don't know. That ninja been looking. So Jason moved to Orlando to better himself because he wanted to be like the Old Town boys, which I can't blame him. But no, Jason been out looking for houses, man. Right now they renting, they looking to purchase. So Jason been out looking for houses like since Friday. Like he been missing in action since then. So yeah, I've been shitting on him and all that stuff, but in reality, he's been out like doing his thing and taking care of his business. So that's why y'all ain't seen Jason probably since like maybe Thursday or Friday. Foxy Brown said you need to see Bill interview on the Danza Project. I didn't know he had one of those. I didn't know he had an interview on the Danza Project. I'll check it out. Oh, slogan one, false. Slogan one, you've been around for a long time, fam. You got a wrench. You've been around for a long time, fam. The Melvin M podcast, yeah, you've been around for a long time. Folks that I know been around for a long time, that I trust what they gonna do. Yeah, because you know what the channel is about. The channel is not about kicking people off because they don't agree with you. Don't block anybody because they don't agree with you. That ain't what the channel about. The channel about, you know what I'm saying? The channel is about making sure that we all have a platform to say what it is we gotta say, dog. So don't block nobody. That's my only ask for y'all. Don't block nobody unless they being racial or homophobic. I'm not into that. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Let people talk and do their thing. All right, man. So we had an hour and 47. Y'all got to thank the Honorable Al Heyman. You damn right. Because Al Heyman is that guy. You damn right. Al Heyman is the man. I don't give a damn what you say at SVP TV. I know you're trying to be funny. But Al Heyman is that dude. Big Herm, you got a wrench now. You should have a wrench. Fight game, you got a wrench too. So, yo, man, I appreciate you guys. I know we got started a little bit late tonight, 6:30, 6:40 actually, I think. I had family over. It's always important to me to spend time with family. And so I wanted to make sure that we got a chance to spend that time because we hadn't had them over for a while. So we spent time and we got the show started at 6:30, a little bit later than or 6:40, a little bit later than what we would normally do. But I did want to make sure that, we got the live going and, we got the chance to interact with y'all. The lives, I'm going to be honest with you guys, the lives are my therapy, man. That's my therapy. That's where, I get the opportunity to be who I am. And all the folks in the chat accept me for who I am. I'm a loud mouth. I'm passionate. I get loud. I'm argumentative. I'm intelligent. I got a 122 IQ. and I brag about it, and everybody accepts me for who I am in the live streams, in the chats. And so because of that, this is my therapy, man. I get to be me. And I get to be angry. You're exactly right, 2 cents boxing. I get to be angry and an asshole, because that's who I am truly. I'm an ass. And I know that. Jason will call me an ass. My wife will tell you I'm an ass. My family members will tell me I'm an ass. But I'm a reasonable ass. I think so. So, hey, 2 cent. What I want you to do, 2 cent, is if you can, email. No. You're on the Discord, 2 cent. So send me a direct message on the Discord, 2 cent, because when Jason was not going to show today, I was actually thinking about having you come on, and I didn't know how to reach you. And now that I'm thinking about it, I could have reached you on the damn Discord, but I forgot. So 2 cent, next week, let's plan for you to be on with Jason and I live, so that, you know what I'm saying, we can start pushing people to your channel as well, because you got some fire ass content as well, 2 cent, and people deserve to hear what you got to say as well. Al Heyman does assist Desi Sanchez, you damn hater. All right, let me see. I want to see if there's anything else I want to acknowledge before I let's see. What's good, Creole Travelers, Greg Qualabong, Marquis, thank you, Greg. No problem, fam. SVP TV, great live nonetheless. Appreciate you, fam. Peace and blessings from all things. Appreciate you. So, Alkela Neater, what documentary do you want me to do? Like, you know what? I might put up a poll. on the documentaries. The only reason why I stopped doing the documentaries is because YouTube kept flagging us, and I was afraid that people they might flag the channel or something. So that's the reason why I stopped doing it. I can definitely try to do it again, but I have to really be careful with how I do it. But I might put up a poll, man, in terms of what should we do for a documentary, etc. Like, tell me what you think we should do, and that may be something we can put out there. So let's see. B-Dog said the ones who can acknowledge it are the best. B-Dog, what you talking about? Who you talking about? Let me see. Somebody else. Who this man? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, B-Dog. Adrian, I would love to see Devin fight Teo because it would be great to see. That's a great fight. What did you get demonetized for, if you don't mind me asking? We got demonetized because they said we were reusing other people's content, and they really were talking. They were talking about our shorts, but I had to explain how we use shorts, and the fact that our content is 99% basically our opinions, and I had to show how we tied the shorts into our opinions, and that's why they remonetized us. But that's what they got us for. But we back monetized now. B-Dog say the ones that acknowledge who they are an ass. Yeah, I'm an ass. I know I'm an ass. And it's all good, man. We all have asshole tendencies. We just gotta admit it. All right, fam. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go upstairs, man, and connect with the fam and have some dinner. We'll be back tomorrow with some content. We actually got a video that Jason and I discussed that we're going to record probably early tomorrow morning. It'll be out late. And a documentary on the rise of Devin Haney and why he gets so much hate today. It's not a bad one. That's definitely one I can do, for sure. It'll probably take me a few weeks to do it, but I could do it. I was actually thinking about doing one, the truth behind Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But kind of felt I might still do that, man. I don't know if it's still a hot enough topic to do, but I might do it. I don't know. I was thinking about that one, but no, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. We'll have fresh content out tomorrow, and until next time, peace. Hey, 2 Cents Boxing. Make sure you hit me up. Peace.